Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Just a quick update here at the imminent short-term price moves. Bitcoin has started to outperform Ethereum a little bit. Nothing massive, but Bitcoin made a new high here earlier today. Ethereum didn't. Ethereum is still coming down. Shows again that these coins are just moving in their own individual wave patterns, and you have some correlations, but they are not a rule. They are just at some point correlating, at some point not, which doesn't make it any different to basically not make that correlation anyway useful at all, because if it only sometimes happens, it is not a rule. Now, we talked about the potential of Ethereum to push still higher. I mean, in the target area that I have here, which we still are in, there is still a potential for Ethereum to push higher in the first instance to 1830, but you can see how relevant this level was, the 1790 level. That was the 1.618 extension of this wave A within a wave B. So we had here the wave A, here the wave B, and the wave C in a wave B. This is the idea that we are in a larger wave, a larger wave B that you can see up there in blue. Let me just take that out again. And we can see up here in blue, that is the target area for that wave B, which is a corrective wave pattern, 3 subwaves, and however, I cannot rule out that this wave B is going to extend. We talked about that. A wave B can be very unpredictable. Therefore, we have to be open to different ideas and wave counts here at the moment. This lets me adopt a certain strategy that I talked about before, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, this wave B could be finished. It could also stretch still a little bit higher. I think not much more in the current scenario, at least not. What you can see here in the wave C of B, which is the green count, in the wave C, we can count 5 waves, but the more accurate and the more clean count would actually be if I add another layer of waves, because we shouldn't forget this move down here. So we have a 1, 2, and then we can have here a 1, 2 as well, and then we can add subwaves, and that would mean that this 5-wave move was just a wave 3. This here is currently a wave 4, which sort of would make sense because of the choppy sideways movement, and next there will be another push to a wave 5. So this is certainly possible. I talked about that in the previous video as well. And this could just be a wave 4 retracement, of which we have only just reached the minimum retracement here at 1722. So this could be a wave 4 low, but the wave 4 low could also stretch down to in the region between sort of around 1680. That's why I said also earlier today, unless we really go below the previous swing low, which was here at 1685, and now we need to consider the 1680 level as well, because it is the 38.2% Fibonacci level. Unless we go below this level, we still have to assume that we are in a wave 4 and could push higher in another wave 5. Now that's not any micro move I would personally trade, because it is, those lower level fractals and wave counts, they can be extremely unreliable, especially if we are in a higher level wave B. Now that is one possibility, so keep an eye on that 1680, 1685 level, below which we would probably come down much further, possibly all the way down in a first instance into the region around 1500. And here is then where we will see the next decision point. So this could be, as I said, in the green wave count, an A, B, C in a wave B. So wave B complete here, and we could come down lower. In the next move would be that blue wave C that would take us into the region between 1130 and 1330. Or alternatively, and that is the red count, that we have only reached the first wave of the wave B, the wave A here, because a wave A in itself can be a 3-wave move. There would be a wave B down now, and the wave C up. So I think we're getting sort of towards the end of this rally. Of course, it could stretch higher. Is it likely? No. Can it be ruled out? No. So it's not impossible. This can move higher, of course, and we always need to understand, and that's all what trading is. You need to be aware of your strategies. What are you going to do? We have 3 scenarios here. What are you going to do in each scenario? So we could have that wave B finished or very shortly finished, will then come down in a wave C into that area I just indicated, or this could just be the wave A of a larger wave B. Then you have the wave B down and the wave C up. What are you going to do here? And the last scenario is we go through straight away and that could take us in a wave 5, which we talked about yesterday as well, in a wave 5 and an impulse even above $2,000. My view is, if we come down in a wave C straight away, of course, you could short this, but do you know this is a wave C? I don't. So personally, I haven't entered any short, and it is a possibility. You could open a short when you have a reliable signal that we are coming down. Possible. I personally don't do it probably. The other possibility, so then I will accumulate down here. That's what I'm going to do in anticipation of a larger wave 3 that will follow to the upside. The other scenario is here, a corrective move down in a wave B, when we hold ideally above $1,500 and the move down is corrective. Then I will anticipate a larger wave C to the upside. I would jump on the train here, long as well. And if we go much higher, yeah, in a wave 5, what will I do? Well, I'm gonna take some profits, okay, of positions I bought before. So you always need to have a preparation. I think be prepared, be strategic about this, yeah. Not try to be predictive, because I can't tell you which scenarios are going to work out. For me, the most likely ones are a drop from here, yeah, very shortly. But can I rule anything else out? No. And that is what trading is. You need to have your game plan. Yeah, trade this with a strategy. So, I mean, anybody who doesn't have any position here in Ethereum, and I mean, when you are in crypto, when you're in Ethereum and you don't have any position open at the moment where you had a chance to buy much lower, I mean, you could, of course, then scale into in the next dip. But I always try to have something open that can try take profits when we go higher, which I'm going to do if we go close to the 2K level, yeah. But then I will also buy the dip if we go lower in this dip, because after that, in each of these scenarios, I expect a strong move to the upside, either in a wave C or in a wave 3. It's only if we go below a K, below $1,000, that I think we are gonna see lower lows, okay. And then, yeah, I would have to leave still some money aside for lower levels, yeah. And that is sort of quick talk about strategy here, but nobody can rule any scenarios out, and there are here 2 or 3 key scenarios we need to have in mind, and hopefully these levels help you to calculate, sort of get an idea of the risk of each, yeah. And I cannot rule out we go higher, but ideally we turn around here in this yellow area, will come down in one of these scenarios. Breakout to the upside here is for me less likely. Can I rule anything out? No, and especially not in an environment where a very overheated environment at the moment, this week especially, where we have the Ethereum merge happening. So a lot of volatility to be expected, okay? Especially around Wednesday, Thursday, I would say. Okay, that's my update about ETH. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.